neon sign blinking half its light. Pulled my car into the gravel lot, carrying everything that I forgot. $30 and a photograph, a woman's smile couldn't have. The desk clerk didn't look me in the eye. Some man checking here just to say goodbye. Room number 9 at the end of the hall, water-stained ceiling, cracked plaster wall. One bare bowl swinging over the bed, the kind of yellow light that filled you with dread. I set my guitar case down on the floor, sat on the mattress, stared at the door. Somewhere down the hall a baby cried, reminding me of everything that died. This ain't a motel, this is where men go when the life they built done swallowed them whole. Check in at midnight, no luggage, no plan, just the wreckage of what was once a man. Check in at midnight, the devil takes note. He don't need your soul, just the name that you wrote. From the bedside phone, free rings of silence in the dial tone. I used to know her voice like a favorite song. Now I can't remember where it started going wrong. I opened the Bible to a random page, found somebody else's grief wrote in the margin's edge. Lord, forgive me for what I left behind. That stranger's prayer near broke what's left of my mind. This ain't a motel, this is where men go when the life they built done swallowed them whole. Check in at midnight, no luggage, no plan, just the wreckage of what was once a man. Check in at midnight, the devil takes note. He don't need your soul, just the name that you wrote. Took my guitar out just to hear it ring. Let my fingers find whatever grief would bring. Played the walls down, played the sorrow bare. Played until the room forgot I was there. A man next door knocked once, some said play on. Something is easier when it ain't alone. I played for him, I played for the rain. I played for every road that led to this refrain. I ain't looking for mercy, I ain't begging for grace. I just need one still moment in this unforgiving place. The mirror on the wall shows me someone old, someone who traded warm for something cold. But the blues don't lie and the blues don't leave. The blues just wait for you to fly. They grieve, this ain't no motel, this is where men go when the life they built done swallowed them whole. Ain't nothing changed but me. The sun came up like it didn't know my name, slid through the curtain edge just the same. I've been awake since somewhere around 4, lying there listening in to the settling floor. This room has held 100 men like me, men who stayed the night so they could finally see what they were carrying beneath the weight they bore, before they found the strength to open up that door. I watched my face in that cold rust-stained sink, looked at the man who stood there on the brink. He had my eyes, but something new was there, a quiet and the damage, something stripped and bare, not peace exactly, more like the moment after, when the stall is gone and left behind the rafters. Standing in the ruin of the life you chose, you start to understand how resurrection goes. Check out, time is never the life this kind of place. You carry every rule and every line on your face. You never really leave it, you don't let you go. But maybe what you find here is a truth you need to know. Check out, time is never, but the road goes on. You pay what you owe, then you move on toward the dawn. I called no one, wrote nothing, said no prayer, just picked up my guitar and walked out into the air. The gravel lot was glistening, the sky was cold and clean, the most honest kind of morning that I'd ever seen. An old woman sweeping by the office door looked up at me and nodded like she'd seen this all before. She said, "You sleep all right?" I said, "I slept enough." She said, "Most men who stay here leave lighter than they come." Check out, time is never at this kind of place. You carry every room and every line on your face. You never really leave it, it don't let you go. But maybe what you find here is the truth you need to know. Check out, time is never, but the road goes on. You pay what you owe, then you move on through the dawn. I drove 15 miles before I pulled aside, let the engine idle, had to let it ride. Thought about my daughter, hadn't called in years. She was living in Columbus with her own quiet fears. A man who disappears don't get to judge return, but a man who's found a bottom has got something he can earn. Not forgiveness, not yet, maybe just the right to reach his hand across the dark and offer her some light. I've been rain that ruined veins, I've been the cold that drove them away, I've been the silence on the telephone with nothing left to say. But the blues taught me one gospel truth, that I'm only somewhere left to go. Take our time is never at this kind of place. You carry every room in every line on your face. You never really leave. It don't let you go, but maybe what you find here is the truth you need to know. Check out time is never, but the road goes on. You pay your $30. You step out to the dawn. You carry all your ruin like a bruise that's turned